Hello, my sweethearts. Welcome back to Tara's Take. So it's Mass Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. I was watching Miss Gayle, and she was making these fun little embellishments, and I thought that would be perfect. I've never seen these made like this. Of course, I've made, the little fold-out envelopes and stuff, the faux envelopes that you can journal in, but these I thought were super cute, super easy, and I have tons of scraps I can use, and I also have these pads, these mini pads from Joann's, and I've got different ones here, and then like I said, I've got my scraps, so you can use any paper you want. I think probably because you're having to fold them in such small folds, the easiest would be from a medium weight scrap of paper, oh, I can't talk, scrap of paper like this to a copy paper like this. Okay, so because you can use the thicker stuff, but it's going to be a little bit harder. Okay, so let's get started. You're going to need your papers, selection of different papers. You're going to need some glue, some scissors, and some inks to distress with, and a few small little pieces of ephemera to decorate the embellishment. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do something out of, and I think I'll use different pages to mix because I want to make some of these for my Christmas journal because I just really think that it's adorable. And so let me see here. I'm going to do this green, and like I said, I'm going to do some different ones because they're fun, and that way it'll look like different little envelopes, I guess it really doesn't even matter. They all kind of go together, huh? Let's see. Okay. I'll just do, I'm going to do this one. Where'd it go? I saw music. There it is. But I'll do different ones out of here because this is simply for Christmas. So depending on what you want, you can make the embellishments bigger. You can make your envelopes larger. I did different sized ones. So you're going to want to do 3 different sizes, though, to put together. Okay? So because these papers are the way they are, I'm going to get my cutter out real quick and use, you know what? I haven't shown you guys this. I got this cutter, and I don't want to say it's not good. It's okay, but it's not like super strong. I got it, thank goodness, I got it for 50% off. Let's see, can you see it? And it's got all these different blades, and then it's even got one that is for scoring, okay, which is pretty cool. But what I was going to say is this originally costs $38.99 on Amazon, and one of the girls from one of my Facebook groups, she actually posted a coupon for 50% off. So yeah, I got it for 50% off. So I'm glad I did because I would not pay $40 for this. Okay, it works all right. And if you guys love yours, if you own one and you love it, I apologize. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I just don't think it's quite as strong as I would like it to be, but it's good enough for like single sheets. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. So I want to make this one wider. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I feel like I have to kind of press a little harder than I would like to on it. Maybe that's, I'm trying to see if I want to do, I want to make sure that this one's smaller than that one. Okay, see, it doesn't want to go through. That's what I'm talking about. It's kind of a lot weaker, and see, and then it doesn't always, it's not easy to make it go straight. I'm just not crazy about this. I would not endorse it. And I went to return it, and they were trying to charge me $5.99 to return it. So I would have only gotten like $13 back, and I decided, you know what, I'll just keep it. I can use it, for scoring and stuff like that, at least. And when I'm doing something small like this. So, yeah. But if I like wanted to take this and do 2, let's try it here. Let's just for fun. Let's see what it does. I'm going to make this one about there. And I'm trying to get this as straight as possible because you really have to press to get it. And it's not going through. See, it didn't even go all the way through the first piece. Yeah. So I think, I don't know, if you have one and you really love it, that's awesome. I just don't think it's really that great a machine, at least for me. But for this small little project, I was trying to avoid pulling out my big cutter, but yeah. Okay, so I am going to use it just for singles because, yeah, it's not what I want for. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting these down into 3 different sizes, so that, wow, that's what I mean. It's really a little bit irritating. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I've got 3 different papers. You can do all the same papers like I did on here. That's what Gayle did. She did all the same, just different sizes. Just depending on what you want. But the reason I'm doing 3 different ones is to kind of give it that that present effect, like you've got 3 different presents, you know, kind of. So because it's for Christmas, I'm doing it as 3 different styles, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, because you don't need the whole thing, I'm wondering, I found personally, I'm going to go ahead and do the folding first, because I found with the larger piece that when I started cutting it in half, it ended up not being exactly enough on the other end of it for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do this part first, and then I'll probably, you know, trim what I want off, because these, you don't want it to be this long, right? But I do want it to be long enough, let's see, to look like an envelope. Okay. Gayle had said one of her pads came from Joann's, but I saw her cutting it in half, so it must have been a little bit shorter or longer than mine, because her cuts were just fine. And then if you have any white on the edge, you can just trim that off. Okay. Now, one thing I am noticing, and I'm going to have to distress, is where I'm folding this paper, it is thick enough that it's cracking. Okay, so there's the first one, and then I'm going to do, I'll do the second one as music notes. And because it's music notes, I'm going to fold it, let's see, yeah, like that. I'm making sure to do the right side. So this is the side that's on the back, that's going to be the front. You'll want to have that upside down to make sure that your words or your music notes or whatever you have, if it's something that needs to be right side up, that it will be. Okay, that's why. So you'll have it. Now see, that paper's really cracking on me. So I'm going to fold it about there. So see, on this one, I think halfway would be fine. Even a little bit more. And I think you could also glue these in such a way that you would end up having, it be like something you could open back up I'm going to be gluing these down as embellishments, like little tuck spots, okay, in mine. So I'm going to have them glued shut, okay. And then I'm going to use the smallest one. Again, I'm going to put it upside down, so when it's folded over, it's right side up, okay. So just go ahead and fold that down and let those meet in the middle. Then you're going to fold down the flap. And then we're going to cut this off. I don't think I went too far. Nope, it's good. Actually, it probably could be a little bit more. You're just going to bring it up by that flap, that fold. Okay. There you have your 3 little envelopes. And then Gayle was just gluing. Sorry, I gotta get my glue going again. It's super cold here, and well, for us in Arizona, it's cold. It's probably not cold to some people that you guys would be like, what? It's not cold. But it's cold enough that it's making my glue get dry, you know, kind of dry. So anyway, just glue these little flaps. I think if you just glued down the outside of the flap, it would be okay, because that's what I did here, and it seems to be fine. She glued these down as well. I was wondering if I want to leave. Nah, I was going to say if I wanted to leave any of these closed, or leave them so they'll open, but I think I'm good. I think I'll just do them like this. And then you're going to glue down this tip, okay? All right. Okay. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I was just gluing down this part, okay? And then she did not put any glue on the sides here. I kind of thought it would be best to do that. However, you know, if you glued these right, they could be little slip spots for the person to put like notes to themselves or something, like almost like a little belly band if it's glued, if these 3 are glued together correctly. You know, you could do that too. So that's a thought. I'm going to go ahead and glue the out part first. And just a little bit in the middle. Do not need quite so much glue. Okay. I think these are super cute. Now I have extra right here, so I'm going to trim that part off. So if it's uneven and you need to, no worries. Now, she was saying this, and I totally agree. This is like endless, the ways that you can put these together. It's just, you know, fun. You don't have to. I'm going to go ahead and distress this real quick, though, because I'm seeing a lot of white because of my paper. You know what? This side could be trimmed a little more. There we go. Okay. And you know me, I gotta have distressed. I probably should have distressed my little curves there too, like my little fold, before I put them together. Note to self. How often do I have to do that? I mean, my goodness, there's so many times when I forget to do that first. I try to remember when I'm on camera, but it happens to me a lot when I'm by myself. So, wanting to keep as much, I'm going to do that kind of at an angle, wanting to keep as much of the design as possible. Okay, I'm going to do this one kind of sideways. And then do this one a little cockeyed on this side. And so now when we go to glue these in as an embellishment, we're going to decorate them with little, this is a chance, I agree with Gayle, she was saying this is a chance to utilize like your little ephemera piece, you know, the little tiny things that you have that don't always get used up as quick, little tiny scraps or whatever. But now you can do a little decoration on there, and you can glue this in and come like glue like along the side here around this little corner, and it can be a pocket, or you could just leave that open and let it be a little tuck spot. So yeah, they're fun. I'll go ahead and make, I'm gonna, oh, is this my brown? Nope, that's my black. Gotta keep those apart. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick since there's so much white on this dark green, and that way it's done. I don't even know which end I'm going to use, but let me see. So yeah, I thought, I don't know, I turned it on this morning and was watching this and thought, oh my gosh, that's adorable. And I've always liked those little faux envelopes, you know, just fold outs that you can leave in just as a journaling spot. And I thought, oh, but using them glued together like that is so cute. And the way she had hers was, oh, I just really liked them. So I thought, well, that's going to be our mass make today, because I need some of those for my journals. So, okay. Yeah, I actually bought this paper, oh gosh, probably back in July or August, I guess. I guess it was August, because I think this was something I bought with my my little mass purchase with Courtney that day we went for my birthday. I'm pretty sure that's when I got all of these. So yeah, I was like, oh yeah, it'll give me a chance to use them if I do my Christmas, if I do something for Christmas. And it, I don't know, it was my first, I think it was my first ever purchase of anything, like any paper that had a Christmas theme to it. Yes, I know that's probably surprising to you guys, because you guys probably are so ready, much more ready for the holidays than me. As far as like this stuff goes, yeah. I think not having my kids here with me and not having my grandson has impacted my holiday spirit, as far as like feeling like it's Christmas, feeling like it's Thanksgiving, you know. It's just not the same if you don't have your family around. You know what I mean? If you've gone through that, and if you've had times in your life where you weren't able to be with your family or something, it's just, unless you have friends who are kind of pulling you in, and you know, it's just not quite the same. So we're going to do with these, we're going to do 3 different ones. I'm just going to go ahead and use up these strips, and each one's going to have a different large one, a different medium, and a different small, you know. So I think that'll be cute. Here's my little, so you're going to do your folds down, and then you're going to fold your flap, and then bring this up and decide, you know, I'm going to fold it over this way, because that'll help me to figure out where I need to cut on these bigger ones, because they're kind of, it's a little bit hard to tell. Okay. Did I get it right? Yep. And then I'm going to trim. I've got a little bit of white here. Okay, good. Just use your bone folder. I started to use my gone fingernail out of habit. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the large ones. I'm just going to kind of mask these up, you know, do them in, what do you call that? Ah, it's wanting to fold over. Don't like that. Come on now. Stop it. Okay, it's too far down. Get this right. All right. Never mind. I'm going to do it on this end. It's fighting with me. There we go. Yay. Oh, boy. Okay. And if you notice when I'm folding down the flap, I'm giving it, you know, about 1/8 of an inch or so. Getting it as easy as I can, like an envelope has that little space, you know, and that way when you tuck it under, it'll be flapping down like a real envelope. Okay. And when I cut it, I make sure, and I'm making sure I'm cutting it high enough so that it actually covers that area. So I slept better last night than I did the night before. It's Friday right now. I'm filming this a little bit early in case, you know, I usually film on Saturdays for the mass make. But oh, did you see what I almost did? But I decided to film it a little bit early just in case. That way, if anything happens and Courtney doesn't take a nap or whatever, and I don't have filming time on Saturday, I'm good. You know, it's done. So yeah, last night I slept much better than I did Wednesday night. I think I told you guys I woke up on Wednesday night at 10:30. Gee, whistle sticks. And I could not go back to sleep. I don't know what was wrong with my brain. It just wouldn't shut down. So I ended up, after I did my video for you guys, I think that video was for Sunday, Saturday and Sunday or something like that. Yeah, I slept. And I slept for about 2 hours. Got up, had some cold brew coffee, and made dinner, and then went back to sleep around 6:30. No, I think it was more like 7:30. But yeah, but I got to sleep. I did not, I didn't stay up all night. Okay. Again, make sure these are upside down. Oops, there we go. There we go. You know what I might do instead? I don't know if this will work. I'm checking something to see if doing these from a different angle would work. Probably not. I don't feel safe doing it like that. That wasn't good. Because look, now I have way too much of a fold. So yeah, you'll want to be doing your flap first. Don't do what I just did. Unless you're just brave and taking a chance. Okay. And this one literally tore right there. This paper is very, it's almost like this paper gets stale. I know that sounds weird, but that's almost what it seems like how it's breaking apart when you fold it. That's not good, right? See, and this one's way off. Look at that. I heard Natasha one time talk about how you got to be careful on your fold in the center because it'll throw off this portion on the sides, and she's right. It can really bad. Yeah, anyway, my paper is so stiff that it's literally cracking, which I find very odd. I have other paper that does that too, and I've seen it before, but it's annoying when it does that. So let's see, we're going to want to make sure all of these are the right. And I was just thinking, oh, I glued that one down, that's why. Okay. And those, and then these, this one looks a lot wider than, I'm going to go ahead and use the green one and trim this down. I don't know how I ended up cutting that so different, but okay. All right, and again, we want to make sure that this is upside down. So I want to fold from this end to make it go the right direction. Yep. So cute. Yeah, I kind of like using or sizing it up this way, like folding it over and then snipping it, because that way you do know exactly where you want your cut to be. Yeah. Okay. That one went there. This one doesn't matter because it's not. Oh, but I am going to use the other end because it's not wanting to fold right for me. Okay. I hope I'm not being confusing with this one. Feel like I'm all over the place. I apologize. There we go. It's not the easiest thing to get these centered actually on these smaller pieces, is it? It takes you some concentration. Okay. How big did I make that one? Let's see. Yeah, about right there. And I'm just using my flap as my guide where I want to cut this. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this first off. Where the cracks are at, as you can see, there's tons of them. These are so cute though. And this paper looks so vintagey. Okay. I may have to pause the video to look for my small ephemera. You know, I don't think I have as much like Christmas stuff. I have small ephemera, but I don't know that this one's really folded bad. Maybe if I'm thinking if I bring this over a little bit more. It's so off. I don't like that. There we go. That helped. I don't know if you saw what I did, but it was so crooked that I folded this in further. It's not going to matter because that's not going to show. But on the outside, it looks more even now. It's a little dented up because of that paper, but that's okay. All right. There we go. All right, now we can glue. So these will all have, you know, they're from the same papers, but they're all going to have a little bit different look because of the different sizes on each one. So that'd be cute. And I was just thinking, you know, once the ephemera's on there, that crookedness of it isn't really going to show. It's not going to be that big a deal. And do it in the center first. Okay. So what do you think of these guys? Gayle's always got winners. I actually dug through her playlists, and it was funny because she doesn't have, like, it's for me, it's harder to find like her little instructional tutorial. I seem to always run into her like her project videos, you know, that are more geared toward a certain type of journal or, you know, whatever. And I was excited to find, because she's always got the funnest little ideas, things that she's learned from somebody at her workshops, or, you know, she's just always got these fun little things. But I kind of have to dig for them, and little gems. Okay. They almost just fold right up like a little matchbox, huh? Okay. Now we can put these little guys together, and you can do it. Let's see. We'll do this one like that. You can put these any way you want. Oops, I need to wipe all that glue off. No wonder. Oopsie. I'm making a mess. Shocking, I know, right? Not. I'm going to do like that on this one. How about if I just put the glue right there? Might be a little bit better. So cute. Just sweet little embellishments for your journal. Let's see. We're going to do, I think I'll do that one like that. Yeah. This little guy, I think I will do him kind of cockeyed on the side of that one. Or did I already do that? Oh, I kind of already did that. I think I'll do that. So now we have these little guys, and then we have this one, and then I have these. Cool. So let's pick some more paper. And I think this time I will kind of switch around more than I did. Let's see. I already did music, huh? You've got like two, if you've never bought one of these, you've got like two sets of each page, like the front and the back are the same. So like you have two sets of these different papers. That's what I'm trying to say. And what I'm going to do, I believe, is use my cutter, my big cutter, and I think I will use this one here for this. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to cut these down. Get these and put them in my scrap box because they'll be good little scraps. What time is it? Oh gosh, time has gone by faster than I thought. Well, I'm gonna make some of these, maybe I'll just do 3 at a time. And since we're kind of running low on time, I think I'm just gonna go with these 3. Okay, so I'm gonna make the widest one. Let's see, do I want to go, yeah, about like that. Sorry, I'm just trying to line this up. And then the next one I'll do about like so. Maybe bring it. Kind of cut that one kind of close. I'm going to narrow that just a little bit more. There we go. That'll be better. I am going to do one more. And I think I'm going to cut the smallest to the medium. Leave them like that. So there's the smallest. And then I'm going to go about there. Yeah. Okay, that's it. All right, so you guys, I'm going to do these 3 together. So you guys kind of got the drill with these, so we can chit chat for a few and talk about whatever's going on. You know, I got the most precious messages this morning when I woke up from a few of you, and I want to say that I really, really appreciate that you guys reached out to me. I mean that. Now, I don't know how I managed to do that. Am I confusing myself? Here we go. There we go. But seriously, I really wanted to express to you all that I'm so grateful that you've reached out to me for prayer. And no names, of course, but you know who you are. And if you haven't, you know, and you feel that need for prayer, you know, I'm here. I tell you guys that all the time. But when you reach out to me that way, you know, for one thing, I consider it such a privilege. And the other thing is that it gives me the ability to really pray specifically for you, you know, as an individual, because you're letting me know, you know, what's going on and what you need prayer for. And to me, that's amazing, because I can go before the Lord and I can really lift up make your requests known to Him, you know, in agreement with you for victory over whatever situation is going on in your life. And like I've told you all before, I pray in the mornings, every morning, and I don't always pray long, you know. I'm not trying to show off or anything. I'm just talking about I go before the Lord in the mornings, and I read my Bible, and I pray, and I spend time, you know, with Him. And often it's throughout the day, but when I pray for you guys, I pray, you know, generally speaking. But when you guys reach out to me like that, then I can be specific, and I can be in agreement with you. And that's, to me, that's very important, and I don't take that lightly at all. You can ask my husband. I you know, he prays for you guys too. So it's important. You're important, and I value you, and I want you guys to know that. Thank you for trusting me, really, because I'm a stranger. And yeah, anyway, you know what I'm saying. So it blessed me. I just wanted you to know that it blessed me. And that, you know, I had one person that I hear from a lot, and she made the remark in her message to me that she felt silly. And I messaged her back, and I told her, don't ever feel silly to message me, because I want you to. And, you know, I sincerely welcome your messages. So if you ever want to message me and you feel like, you got to remember something. A person, if you're not thinking of it like this, please think of it this way, because it's true. We're just people who created a channel and who are just, you know, when I'm not filming a video and talking to you guys like I am right now, I'm hanging out in my house, I'm doing housework, I'm going to the grocery store, I'm doing whatever, you know. I'm not a big business person. I have my Etsy, but I mean, I don't take it to the level that some people on YouTube do, to where I'm, you know, constantly all day long working on this, because I would lose my mind. I can't do that. So just know I'm just a normal person who's here hanging out with y'all. That's all. I'm looking here to see. So I want to do this side. I was looking to see which side would be upside down for me, so that I can. I'm trying to get these even. It's just so much fun. So much fun. I will say, if you can make, if you can print out your digis, or if you have papers you want to use that are on copy paper, it is easier now that I've done it with copy paper and with scrapbook paper. It's definitely easier to get this folded with copy paper. And since they're glued together, they're a little bit stronger. And then also, since they are going in as an embellishment, you know, you don't need them to be super strong. So yeah, copy paper would be much easier to deal with. Okay. So I don't know if you were listening the other day. I think I did tell you guys, I've had a few comments about my neighbors and the dog, the puppy and everything. Like I said before, the landlord is their parents. The landlords are his mom and dad. Well, his mom and stepfather, but he's been his stepdad since he was a little boy, so he's his dad. So when I called my landlords, I was calling his parents, and that's when I found out, you know, that he's suffering from a few things, and they're helping him. So if anybody's been praying, thank you so much. I have not heard Nova cry ever since her parents came over. And it turns out I did not know, but they have a second dog. She was telling me that one of the reasons we're hearing, Nova has been hurt, but one of the reasons we're hearing so much crying is because the other dog they have that's in there was actually abused and cries at like the drop of a hat because it's gone through so much. So they had taken this dog in, and I know my husband asked the same question you're probably thinking. So you're abusing one dog and then you take in another dog. I know. But that's why my landlords are, you know, dealing with the situation. His sister, she doesn't live in town, so she's coming and she's going to be taking the dogs with her to watch them for a while. So yeah, they're dealing with it though, so they took it seriously. And they had already been working on a plan to help their son, so before I ever called. But yeah. So if you were wondering and you didn't hear me give an update, they're in the process of dealing with everything and helping him out and also helping the dogs. So, but I have not heard any loud yelling or crying, nothing like that. So praise God. Yeah, I like these. I think they're super cute. I'm trying to think what I'm going to decorate them with. What I want to decorate them with. Let me see here. Oh, wrong one. Is that the right one? No, that goes over here. Where's the other one? Oh, I didn't fold it. Okay. I'm like, where's the other one? So I'm making sure this part is upside down for me, so when I fold it, it'll be right side up. Oops, I did this one wrong. I meant to do it on this end. Sorry. Okay. All right. There we go. So I was thinking about what I wanted to share, if there was anything, you know, I wanted to share with you guys. And I was thinking about my family and stuff. And I was going to tell you about, what was it? I was thinking about, shoot, trying to remember now. There was definitely something that I thought that you guys would enjoy the story, and now I can't think of what it was. Oh well. Oh boy. I'm so good at remembering things. If you guys knew me like in person, you'd realize I am very forgetful. I don't mean to be. I've been this way. I can't even blame it on age. I mean, it might get worse with age, I guess, but mine is from childhood. My mother used to tell me when I would forget stuff, I would go to say something and I'd say, "Oh, I forgot." And I'm sure a lot of you have heard this. "Oh, it was either a lie or it wasn't important." And I'd always be like, "Well, it wasn't a lie." And she'd say, "Well, then it must have been very important." You can't remember it. I never really agreed with that theory. I just think that was an old saying. I think it's more that things slip my mind, you know? So, yeah. Okay. So, Cordy has decided, or he was saying, "Do you really want to decorate a tree this year? You know, a big tree?" And our cats, Mia and Bo, of course, anybody who has cats knows that they love to climb your Christmas tree. Mine do, at least. I don't know, maybe not every cat. But yeah, so they have basically torn a tree that's only 3 years old. It's just a fake tree. That would be in perfect condition if my cats did not decide every year to climb up the center of it and break the limbs, right? So we definitely need to get a new tree. But he's like, "Let's just get a little one." And he goes, "We have so much stuff in the house now. I don't really know how we can fit anything else in here." And he's kind of got a point. So I think we are going to get a, let's see, how high do I want to go with this one? Okay. I think we're going to get like a 4-footer or something that we can sit up on a table, because that way the cats, it won't be as tempting to them. Because I was teasing with them and I said, "Oh, great, we'll get a 4-footer," and they'll just be like, knock it over completely. But yeah, so I think we're going to get like a little 4-footer and put it on our table. We don't have any big plans, for family to come over and all that. So yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. What time is it? Okay, so I'm going to pause really quick and look for a few little things to put on these, okay? Hold on one sec. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I totally forgot that I have all of these little things from Tim Holtz. Yay. So let's take a gander. I haven't really much looked in here, so I don't know what all's in here yet, but I bet I have a few small little things, like this little bow. Let's see here, we got all these little things in the corner. I don't know what they are. Let's look. Let us look, shall we? Put this like right there. Look at that. Or on the top of this one. That would be cute. Let's see. That's cute. I'm gonna put that right there just because it's cute. It's a little Red Cross stamp. Yeah, these are going to go into our Christmas journal. Probably the one that's more country, I did find, right now, as I was on, I jumped on Etsy to look and see if anybody had like any mini, type things for me to pull up real quick and decorate with. And then I remembered I had these, but while I was on there, I did find Janie B. Journal, and she has a Oh Holy Night kit. So I'm probably going to get that one so that I'll have, something for my Birth of a Savior journal. I don't know if that's what I'm going to call it, but that's what it's about. It's about the Lord and his birth. So I think that Oh Holy Night journaling kit would be beautiful. Oh, look at this little guy. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Come on. Come on. Come up. I can't get anything up. My nails. I need my nails. I had a hard time when I had my nails, let alone not have them. Oh my goodness. I got to put him somewhere. Let's see. I didn't glue this one down, but he would be really cute. Yes, we're gluing this down real quick. We're gluing this one down. Okay. And then let's do this. I got to put that little dog on here. I don't know. I feel like I've got to use him. He is adorable. Did you ever look at something and go, oh, I've got to use that right now? That's how I'm feeling right now by him. Oh, that's funny. And then this last piece. Okay. There we go. There we go, guys. Yeah, you know, I was thinking one of you sweethearts had, and I mean that literally when I call you my sweethearts, because you are my sweethearts to me. And you had mentioned if I'm aware, you know, that I bring you guys joy and blessing. And I hope that I do, but I'll be honest, knowing from you all that just your acceptance. I say this a lot, but it's true. You know, when you're putting yourself out here like this, it can be kind of scary, and to be accepted and you know, treasured by you all is super amazing to me. I'm just really, really grateful that I'm a blessing to you and not, you know, annoying. I'm not as, you know, we all have our insecurities, you know what I'm saying? And so, yes, it really does mean a lot to me. Your kindness and your love and acceptance has meant so much to me. I just want you to know that again and again. I was thinking maybe I'll put, do I want this on top of the envelope like that? Or do I want the envelope a little bit on top of the holly? I don't want to totally cover up. I agree with Gayle. She was saying that on hers. I don't want to completely cover up the design of it, you know. Maybe I'll just do it like that. Yeah. So I get what she was saying. Yeah. Oops. Probably put that too low. The glue, I mean. Yeah, I figured. But this little guy looks so cute. Now I gotta decide how high and low do I want him and all that. Okay, so I'm gonna start it right here. I'm gonna let him kind of hang off. There. Isn't it cute? Oh my goodness. So precious. Now I'm going to do one of these little bows because I really like these. I wish that I knew how to make these tiny little bows so I could have a bunch of them. And I think I'm going to put that right there. Or should I put it right here? Let's see. I think I only have like 2 of these in here, so if I use them both now, they're done. They're toast. They're used, you know. I don't want to use them both, so I'll just do the one. I've got, as I'm decorating this, all these Christmas songs are coming into my brain. I saw a post the other day, somebody was saying that they can't stand it when people sing Christmas songs early, and I was like, why? I mean, it's fun, you know. That's what kind of brings us into the Christmas spirit too, is you know, the music and all of that. That's too big. Let's see. I love all the fun stuff. I do love Christmas. I miss having big Christmases with my fam. There wasn't a lot of us. It was just we had a lot of presents and a lot of fun, you know, and food. And I would bake and make candy like all month, and you know, so my kids were always used to mommy, you know, doing a lot of fun stuff for them. And yeah, I miss it. I miss it, you guys. If you have all of your family and your kids and your grandkids and you get to have that, oh, I'm so glad for you. I mean that with all of my heart. I'm so happy for you. Treasure every single moment, okay? Because, you know, things happen in this life. Oh, that's cute. I think we'll do that one across there. I just like that. So, yeah. And you know what I'm going to add because you all know me. I've already distressed. So what's the other thing I add, girls? We're going to put some gold. Of course we are. Heaven forbid Tara not add gold to the picture. I just love it so much. I can't help myself. So we're going to do a little bit around the edges of here. You know, I was about to order a new glue stick the other day because I felt like, oh, you know, surely I'm almost down to the end. And I was going to show you guys, because if you have any question about whether there's a lot, I've had this one for probably, and you see how often I use it. I've had this one from at least since like May of this year, probably, maybe even further back. But anyway, and I still have that much. So these really do last. And look, they go right back in their spot. So I just thought I'd show you that. And these are the, like just the medium size regular one you get at Hobby Lobby. They have the jumbo ones you can get on Amazon. And then they have the other ones like I have the skinny sticks. Those are good too, but they're taller and skinnier. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you how much I had left in case you were wondering if they last. They really do. So anyway, where's my lid go? It's blending in. All right, guys, so there is our fun for today. Look at him. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. I love it. I love these. Thank you so much, Miss Gayle. If you ever see this video, we love you and we appreciate you so, so much. You guys have a wonderful day. Have a beautiful week. I love every one of you, and I pray for every one of you. God bless you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye.